presentation, great content, and great delivery. You can't have one without the other. If you have a great presentation, your PowerPoint is fabulous. It's not death by PowerPoint. You've got graphics, you've got pictures, it's really fabulous, and the screen's off to the side, and we'll talk about PowerPoint in a little bit, because this is the wrong place for your screen, even though it's everywhere. But if your presentation is great, but your audience is falling asleep or they're daydreaming, you're not going to get the results you want. If you're a great presenter, you're dynamic, you're funny, everyone's attentive and alert, but the content isn't there, you won't get the results you want. So tonight's all about learning how to create and deliver a great presentation so that you can get great results. I once saw a speaker give a speech, and she was using her notes, and she had a podium, and she was really nervous. So when she was nervous, you could see when she held the notes. And then she'd put the notes down on the podium, and she'd walk in front of the podium, and she would talk about her business like this. And then she'd go back to the podium, look again at her notes, and say, and that's her whole presentation was like that. Do you think she was an expert in her field? Most people would not think so just by watching. Of course she was an expert in her field, but how we present determines how our audience perceives us. The more confident we are, the more confidence our audience will have in us. And what do you think she could have done so she could appear as the expert that she was?
Practice.
Practice would be good. And that goes in the preparation. The other thing would be to have enough faith in herself that she knew the material, she knew her business, and she could just tell the audience what they needed to know. If you haven't prepared, you've got the notes, forget about it. Just know that you're there for your audience. But step number one, it's on the second page of your handout, is what? Preparation. Preparation.